Hi, I'm Danny Bell, and I'm coming to you from the Diamante Bloom, which is a bloom hub. It's been in operation for several years here in the Diamante Valley, which is located between the mountain and the ocean in the Brunca region, the territory of the Baruca peoples. And this message is more than an impact report. This is a message of gratitude because our community members have been enthusiastically working as part of the Bridge Collective, which is the host organization for our Bloom Hub. From when Bloom launched this platform, many of our members had created a variety of projects that we used as templates for the launch of Bloom. And since that time, our team has expanded greatly. We now have more than 20 members that are active and reporting their impacts through the Bloom dashboard. Doing this volunteer work because we love our place, because we love our home, we love our neighbors, and we want to build healthy relationships. And to do that, we do what's needed for the community, and we do it with trust. We do it in faith and belief that the work that we're doing is impactful, even though in most cases that impact may not show for a really long time. And by a really long time, I mean we've been here doing this for 5 years now. And in this last year and a half, a lot of the impact reports that are up there, you'll see, if you take a look at our local Bloom, I'll give you just a really quick rundown. We host twice monthly Taco About It Tuesdays, which is a language and cultural exchange meeting where different members of our collective share the status and updates on different activities that we have been doing, share ideas or requests for things that have come forward or emerged in the neighborhood as important priorities, to practice our Spanish together, and then to share food and music. Karaoke is a real popular hit down there these days. We also hold a monthly event the last Saturdays at our neighboring pueblo in Las Tumbas. This is a community activation of the Salon Comunal, which is the commons. Every pueblo has one. Las Tumbas doesn't really have much in the way of an association. There's a simple committee that takes care of it. But they haven't really been able to do that well because most of the people who normally would care for the commons are actually out working on their weekends and things. So this is where we, as the foreigner community, have been able to step up in solidarity. We raised funds, brought together volunteers and materials, and built a roof for a playground area. We have fenced it in to keep the cows off the soccer field, so they're not putting holes in there, patched it up, and are building a variety of playground equipment there. We also created a recycling center where we're processing our plastics and our glass, metal, cardboard. We bring them here clean and ready for the next use, and artisans and crafters can come pick up the various things that are useful, and then we can process the plastic into Ubuntu blocks and a variety of other materials now that we're getting an extruder and things like that. Besides the recyclable types of things, there's clothing and home goods. So we have a monthly swap at another neighboring pueblo, Platanillo. We all come in there on the last Friday of the month, bring what we don't need or want anymore, swap it amongst each other, and then everything that's left over gets moved into the hands of a local organization for distribution to those in need. We do have people in need. We often do fundraisers, emergency services for some of our struggling parents in the neighborhood. We've had some flooding. We helped our Baruca wisdom keeper with her sacred maloka, making some repairs to that. It's a place where she shares her culture and cosmovision with us. She also comes and helps us at some of our events to make sure that we're speaking from place and knowing where we are and who's here. That's a small variety of some of the things that we're doing. We also activated a library in our children's school, so I was just down there getting to socialize with neighbors and swap books. But back to that gratitude, Kinship Earth is really helping us at Bloom follow through on something that we only hoped for, and that was being rewarded for this work. Um, Through receiving these quarterly distributions, we've been able to take those funds and circulate them in our local community at our ferias. And then this past weekend, we even did it bioregionally, bringing a delegation of representatives from Mountain and Valley down to the OSA, where the OSA Bloom and Regenerosa Collective was hosting Indigenous women for a gathering and the Madremonte Festival, celebrating the culture of all the corners of Costa Rica. So we were able to come, engage, and interact and circulate the resources and relationships and make it all a lot stronger and feel really good about doing it, because we know we're doing it just because it's what needs to be done. And getting rewarded and being able to do that really lifted the spirits and the power of everyone here to say, wow, it actually is working. There's so much we need to protect and preserve here. The lifestyle, keeping the economy local is a really important part of that. And by rewarding these people who are living very simply for doing things for their community, they're able to not only keep doing it, but encourage more people to do it. So just want to say thank you so very much to Bloom, to Kinship Earth, to all of our nodes around the world that are sharing and exchanging, and a special note of thanks to Regenerosa for showing how we as neighbors in the bioregion and Bloom to Bloom can also exchange between each other.